Hi, everybody, and welcome to All the Muches.
Yay!
This is mine and Christopher Koval's show.
Uh-huh.
We are two, as he says, queer Aquarians. Queer Aquarians.
Yeah.
We're very queer, if you couldn't tell. And today's show is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to chat about a lot of different, well, not a lot of different topics, but
A few.
Some. Four to be exact. And we also want to hear from you. So if you have any comments you want to send in, go ahead and comment those in.
Yes,
Your
please.
comments will show up at the bottom of the screen. I'm just putting one up so you can see it. Just like this, actually.
Beautiful.
And that would be our first topic, but we are going to intro really quick.
Well, first of all, I think today is clearly a Say Something Hot Day.
Is
As
it?
we can observe, yeah. I mean, that's giving me lilac luxury. That's what it's saying to me.
Tis. And
Gorgeous.
your hat to me is saying,
What does it say?
What does it say?
Oh, wait.
Says-
It says Viva Aaliyah.
It says, buy my damn merch.
It says buy your damn merch. AliyahMartinezQueen.com, because this fabulous queen and I and many others are going to a national competition in a couple of months, and we need to raise that money, honey.
Money, honey.
So we're doing a shameless plug on our show because that's fine.
Yeah, you can also catch you will soon be able to catch a link on AliyahMartinezQueen.com to our show.
Yes.
Which I am very excited about. And you can just check out what's going on for my Saturday show, Viva Aaliyah.
Yes, please.
All right, shall we dive? Shall we dig? Shall we do all of the things?
All of the muches?
We're starting all the muches
Yeah.
with our normal, all the checking in, physical health,
Yeah.
mental wellness. What are you doing? What
Yeah,
are you
honey.
up to? How you doing?
Doing well. It's been stressful.
Yeah.
As the world opens up more, I get busier, and I work 6 days in a row this week. That was a lot. Did some meditating, did a little bit of crying. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I respect and appreciate a good cathartic moment of just letting those tears flow when you feel the stress build up in your solar plexus chakra and you need to release it. So I like to take a salt bath. I like to watch something with Sandra Bullock or Meg Ryan. That really gets me crying.
Gets your crew.
Gets McGrill. That really gets McGrill, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's been going on. Of course, whatever. I've got my keto journey. That's still happening. It's been hard.
Tyson
Woohoo! My
Pickens.
first bunch of show. Hey, what's up, Tyson?
Hi, Tyson.
Welcome to the show.
We're so excited to
Yeah.
have you here for us.
So,
With us.
yeah, so he's actually one of my patrons and one of my friends, obviously. He could definitely tell you how it's getting busier at my establishment, which is wonderful. I'm not complaining. It's great. Business is good. Things are getting back to normal. Actually, as of, I believe it's May 17th, all food and beverage restrictions in New York City are being lifted, which means I can take the plexiglass down and for the first time in over a year, have people sitting at my bar.
I may have done that illegally once or twice.
You may have, but we're both fully vaccinated, so I may have allowed it. May have.
But where can people find you if you don't mind saying it?
I don't. You can find me at Christopher Songs on Instagram, and or Chris Colville, Covill on Facebook.
Yeah. Where can they find you in real life?
Oh, in real life.
You know, that place you were just talking about.
Yeah.
She always gets there.
Yeah, always. I always get there. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
The Art House Hotel, actually, is where I bartend. It's this really cute boutique hotel in the Upper West Side on the corner of 77th and Broadway. You make lots of wonderful cocktails and pour lots of great
You do.
wine, and you can get to come say hi to me.
You know why I found you make great cocktails?
Why?
Because you make most of the cocktail recipes there.
I have made a lot of them.
Quite a few.
For sure. Yeah, my coworker Steve and I, we really work hard, and we've been revamping this menu over and over and over again.
I don't really know
It's been great.
Steve.
You'll have to meet Steve.
I'll have
He's
to
a
meet
sweetheart. He's like a sexy Jersey Mr. Clean.
Steve. Oh.
Yeah, he's got
My.
a bald head, he's got that accent, and he's a sweetheart.
We love
that's
that.
good.
We love it.
But enough about me. How are you doing this week?
Well, actually, we didn't talk about your physical wellness.
Oh, my physical wellness.
Because we actually skipped that last week, too.
Oh, okay. So mental, little stress, going through it, but figuring it out. Today's a wonderful day. We've got our show, and it's a day off, and I needed one. So that's that. My physical wellness, I'm on the keto journey. For those of you who don't know.
If you didn't know, Chris is on keto.
It's a running joke.
This is me saying this for Bradley. Bradley, if you're watching this on keto, just in case you didn't know.
Because everyone's sick of hearing about it. And I get it.
No, we're not sick of hearing about it.
I know.
It's just like, it's that diet that
Yeah.
everybody talks
Yeah.
about.
But
Especially
listen,
recently.
girl, it works. It's the real deal.
It's almost Atkins.
It is almost Atkins.
Yeah.
They're practically the same. I believe the difference was that Atkins has you reintroduce carbs as part of their diet, where keto doesn't.
Yeah.
Which is why people say be careful with keto because you'll blow right up after. It's like, I won't blow right up because it's going to teach me how to have a really nutritious macronutrient but low carb diet once I'm done. So I'm on the keto. It's been rough because I've been working a lot and I don't prepare enough. I need meal prep. But I've been working out and going for it. What's keto? Shit, I hate you. Just kidding. I love you. Mwah. So whatever. That's my physical wellness.
That's your physical wellness.
Yes. How about you, love?
You know,
Tell me.
Today was a going through it day.
Yeah.
Today was definitely a going through it day.
Okay.
We've had a lot going on. We're preparing for nationals, I should say, which is National Entertainer of the Year. Chris kind of mentioned that at the beginning. Actually, really quick, my cousin, who I haven't seen in a while, that's my cousin Nikki, and she lost 70 pounds in 3 months. Kept it off now for, wow.
She's kept it off for 6 months.
6 months. Optavia, excuse me.
Is that what she did?
Is that
You did something called Optavia?
We're looking it up as we speak.
Yeah.
But hi, Nikki. That's my cousin.
Wonderful.
So yeah, today was a rough day. Just like everything kind of hit at once that like I don't have time.
Yeah, I walked in and I felt it. I walked in and I was like, oh, girl.
Yeah, it's definitely, yes, that's what it's called. We are definitely looking it up now.
Optavia.
It's a what? Oh, it's a coaching system.
Okay.
You do well with coaching systems.
I can only do well with coaching
don't, because I don't like people telling me what to do. Because I'm the one that usually tells people what to do.
That's fair. See, I appreciate a good Yoda. Like Yoda, tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Like, tell me what to do, and I will be the best one in class. That's kind of how I get about it. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. But back to your mental wellness and physical well-being.
Well, that's kind of it. Like, I am the one who, like, that's what kind of got me. I'm usually the one who's, like, telling people what to do. And, like, I get reaction that way in good ways, usually, because it's, like, in a process of something. And I realized, like, I don't have time to even, like, check in with the people that I need to check in with right now. I just, like, I have designers, I have hairstylists, I have jewelers. My jeweler just came to see me yesterday, thank God. We got some new shiny, beautiful things.
Oh, gorgeous.
And
the phrase "a lot on your plate" is kind of an understatement.
I have a lot on my buffet.
There we go.
Yeah.
A lot on your chef's table.
Yeah. Full on buffet. Like, but this is like Chinese buffet. I have multiple stations that are going on at once.
Oh, Lord.
And all of them are full.
And you run out of plates?
Yeah, we don't have any plates left. There's just no plates. And the plates need our money, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Right.
Or time. And, like, you know, I'm honest about everything on all of my shows. And, like, I've been on this journey of trying to find a new job. And I had some great prospects. And I think I talked to you about this a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable for those of you who can see me. But the two that were, like, the ones that we knew were going to happen, even the recruiters were like, what the fuck just happened? And, like, one of them banned the company from working with them again because they lied to us. And so, like, both of them fell through. So I'm still unemployed. The, like, unemployment's running out this month.
And if any of y'all know of anyone in New York City looking to hire someone who's had many years in HR experience, please let us know.
Yeah, total.
Yeah.
The best way is by word of mouth.
Absolutely.
Referrals are the best. This
Always.
one is mine, right?
Yes.
So we're also having good cocktails, high noon cocktails, as you can hear us crunching on them as we open them.
Yeah, they are not our sponsors. Maybe
they are
someday.
Not. But high noon, if you're listening,
cheers.
We're looking for you. And so that was just kind of, my sister's wedding is next week. We're going to be doing our first virtual from each other show. Next week, if you're tuning in, we're going to be doing a virtual show. Michael's traveling. I'm also traveling. Yeah. So it's going to be a little like screen moment. It's going to feel very COVID FaceTime. Yeah. And so actually, which can lead us into our next topic in a second. Yeah. But yeah, physically, wow. Last week I was in Kansas City, Missouri, and I just like didn't I didn't work out.
No.
And I stepped on the scale today, and I didn't gain back what I thought I gained back. But you know, when you're like in the groove and you're feeling good, and you're like, I lost this weight, and then
setbacks are hard.
anything comes back, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So
I had the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I missed my workout on Saturday because I accidentally overslept. And so my next workout wasn't until today, but I literally just worked 6 days in a row for the first time since all of COVID. And then had to work out today, and I was super weak. And like I felt like I had to start like giving myself an applause during my gym
you have
session
to figure out ways to like
because I was in my head and I was about to cry. I was so disappointed in myself.
I was like sitting on the couch,
Yeah.
like shaking because I was about to have the panic attack, and then I just was like, breathe, think about something that you can like accomplish.
Yeah.
And I accomplished it. My husband helped me do my measurements for my sister's wedding, which were supposed to be like 2 weeks ago. My sister's not watching right now because she would kill me. But we have a couple comments, and then we're gonna move on to our next.
What's up, everyone?
Uptabi is
A fallacy in your head. Oh wait, he's making a joke. He's making a musical theater reference. Octavia's a fallacy in your head. That's a song.
I don't get it.
Fallacy in your head. Those lyrics from a song.
Rent.
Ah, Tyson.
What is it? Rent.
Fallacy in your head. Oh.
We are bad
Yes.
musical theater games.
Yes, no, it is Rent. There's a fallacy in your head. It's right before La Vie Boheme.
You're getting a fast forward
I
version of
can't-
Rent because we don't want to get sued for
No,
singing
yeah.
The what, I'm assuming, was for my sister's wedding. Yes, she is getting married on Friday of next week. It is a very, it's a close-knit group of people, so it's just immediate, like, in the household family, because the venue is kind of being really rude to them and won't let them push back anymore.
By the way, Bohemia is a fallacy in your head. That's it.
Great.
Got it. Thank you, Tyson.
We love that. Thank you, Tyson. And then Herbie says, what are you drinking? We are drinking High Noon Sun Sips, which is like a vodka soda-y something. It's good. It's made with fruit juice. It has barely any sugar in it, which is something both of us are trying to cut back on.
2.6 grams. That's great.
And tastes really good. It's not, you know what? It's not like, what's the really popular one?
Oh, White Claw.
Gross. White. And then Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Oh, thanks for tuning in. Talk about musical theater. We have all the musical theater friends today tuning in.
Probably disappointed in us.
Peter has a wonderful voice. I have not seen that man. I've not seen you in years.
Wonderful voice.
Can we change that, please? Let's hang.
So you said we're both traveling, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to skip around in our topics really quick. Because we're both traveling to see our
mothers.
So we're going to talk about all the mamas.
All the mamas. Come on, mama.
So Mother's Day is coming up.
It is. It's Sunday the 9th.
Sunday.
Yeah. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
Unconfirmed. But I will be in Michigan on Tuesday, so I think it's going to be a delayed Mother's Day.
Okay. I'm going to see my mom in North Carolina. Yeah, I actually worked 6 days in a row because I had my coworker trade a day for me so I could have Sunday off. So I could go spend a few days with my mom in North Carolina. I'm super excited to see her. I have not seen her since Christmas. And, you know, like Michael, I'm going to be honest, it's been rough. She's been in isolation a lot over this period of time. And I know that my mother doesn't do well with that. So I'm going to go there and shake things up and just literally we'll probably just go there and sit on a couch and watch all the horror movies that we can think of.
Horror, for those of you listening. He's not watching all the horror. He's not watching all the horror movies.
Did I say it with my New England accent?
You did. You said horror movies.
Horror movies.
They're not watching horror movies together. They're watching horror.
Horror.
Herbie said we need some Crown.
Yeah.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal? We need Crown?
We may need some. We'll have to do it afterwards. Okay. It's not on screen. I actually don't think I have Crown right now, so that's a lie.
You have many crowns.
I do have many crowns. The shelf is plentiful. So you're going to watch horror movies.
I'm going to watch horror movies with my mother because it's our favorite. I think the last time I was with her, we got through the entire Conjuring series.
Love.
So good.
There's a new one coming out, by the way.
No.
Yes.
When?
By the way, you said you watch like Meg Ryan and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
I watch horror movies when I want to unwind, which my husband absolutely loathes. So he does not watch horror movies or really horror movies.
I know people who like that, and they say that they don't like that. It like brings them down or makes them feel. I don't get.
No,
that.
I think he's actually. Are you scared by them, dear?
I love that.
It's actually physically jolting to watch horror movies.
I don't like them.
You don't. Yeah, he's jolted.
Like
He's
that.
jolted by them.
I love that scare though.
I love a good scare.
That's the fun
Wait,
of it.
so you'll watch the new one with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, please. Let's do it.
Um.
But yeah, so all the mamas.
Wait. Hi, my son.
Oh my God, Marm. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
How are you? This is Michael.
What is Marm?
Marm is Sharon's name. Marm is mom, but with an R because we live in New Hampshire.
Oh.
It's mainly because
So it's kind of like saying whore.
horror, right? Sure,
Yeah.
exactly. In New Hampshire, we take the R's away, and some people add R's to things that don't belong there, like an idea, which is the word idea.
Wait, do y'all say warsh?
Warsh. I don't think so.
Or some of my
It's more the end of the word.
some of my family members say warsh and orange.
Orange instead of orange.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yikes.
where did that's what I said. Yikes. Wait, that you know what that reminded me of?
Nickelodeon.
No, it actually reminded me of Buzz's girlfriend.
Woof. I knew it was a pastime reference though.
Yeah.
I knew it was like a childhood memory moment.
Sarah said Sandra Bullock is a treasure.
Oh, she sure is. Especially when she's walking out of the hangar in Miss Congeniality to
Yeah.
Mustang Sally. Ugh. And she's wearing that blue pencil dress. It's like, Mustang Sally. And she's like, I haven't slept all night. I have hairspray in my hair. Don't mess with me. And then she trips. And then she adjusts her boobs. And she says, I got it. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently she talks like Joe Pesci.
Great.
Yeah. Anyway.
So
Oh, yeah,
I
Mark.
don't watch rom-coms, by the way.
Oh, I live for a rom-com.
Rom-com.
I almost said rom-com.
So she misses you terribly. You
Oh,
might
I
need to
miss
fix,
you,
might
love.
need to fix something in a second, by the way.
Yeah, well, so for those of you who don't know, I'm very confused. Marv is the mother of a really dear friend of mine. Back home, I was in Nita with. You've heard me talk about
Yeah.
Nita. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So-
Oh, Michael? Is that what I'm fixing? Yes, I'm fixing that. Sorry. Marm, his name is Michael.
Oh yeah, my cousin, Warsh, not Wash.
Okay.
It is Warsh. They say Warsh and orange.
I got so much anxiety for a second when you told me I needed to fix something. I almost didn't know how to continue.
I didn't
the
expect you
show.
to call it out as bluntly as you did, but
Oh, you know me. I don't like to displease
Well,
anyone.
it is semi the obliviousness of your
Oh, sure.
of your being.
Yeah, it's part
Yeah.
of the flighty quality that I sometimes possess.
But I don't hate people who call me Mike. It's just it's a little skin crawly sometimes to me though.
Well, when you go by a certain
I went by
yeah.
that for almost my 18 years of my life.
Did
now.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
People, my dad calls me Mike. It's Mike. And I'm always like, ugh, still.
Jarring.
Now in my adult age, I'm like, ugh, I don't get it.
That's interesting because people call me Christopher because of my Instagram sometimes.
I call you Christina.
And that's cute. I live for that.
I love for that.
That's
too.
fine.
Love for that.
I love
Michael's
that.
never seen that, Chris, which is rom-coms. And Michael doesn't have the love for rom-com. I don't. I just don't.
Aw.
I don't. But, oh, yes, my cousin has always called me Michael, though. That's true.
That's cute. See, when I was younger, there were only a few people who called me Christopher, and so it felt
Oh, gosh.
really endearing.
I'm like, fun fact, she's from Massachusetts.
I usually use my R's, LOL. No, you pack the car in the Harvard Yard, Marm. That's what you do. You pack the car in the Harvard Yard.
That's like full on Boston.
Yeah, that's like Methuen, Melrose, Billerica, Malden. That's that accent.
She's speaking a different
I'm
language now.
giving you suburbs of the Boston area.
And my not watching rom-coms
Yeah.
is Chip's next comment. Devastating, to be honest. Sarah and Chip always talk about rom-coms when
When you're
they're
around.
together.
Present.
And it's because that's Chip's moment to shine.
I
with
live
rom-
for, hey, listen, I live for horror movies with you.
You live for horror movies with me and
I live for rom-coms with Chip.
rom-com.
Horror movies and rom-coms.
So all the mamas, what we
Oh, we want to talk about a different type of mom.
Oh, so
too.
I'm going to be seeing my mom on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I actually, when's the last time I went to Michigan, honey? Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Forever.
It's been a year plus that I haven't seen my mom physically.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm very excited to see my family. But I'm going to my little sister's wedding. Isn't that
Yay.
great?
I love it.
It's going to be so cute. She's a very like crafty person like I am, and so everything they're actually like doing all of their own stuff.
Oh, I love that. My mom's the same way. Silk flowers, silk boutonnieres, silk arrangements.
But like even their menus, my sister bought. I'm just gonna say this because it's not like giving it away to anybody that's gonna be there and who hasn't seen it. But they went and bought a bunch of vintage mirrors and screen printed the mirrors with the menus on them.
That's so cute.
Like who thinks of stuff like that?
Cute.
My sister does.
Wow.
So yeah, she's that type of crafty person.
Yeah.
Very excited to see her. Obviously, very excited to see my mom and just like hang out with her. And then Chip's coming on Friday, so we can see the wedding. And then we're flying back on Monday. So a few days in Michigan. Tried to get some bookings while I was there. I got turned down. So any of you who turned me down, fuck off. And yeah, but
apparently Michigan doesn't like drag or hot.
Oh no, Michigan is like drag. That's where I learned
drag city bitch,
drag
city bitch.
The Midwest, I will say, is like drag. Yes.
Wow.
It is drag. Yes, because
I've never been to the Midwest.
They know. They just know old school.
Okay.
And that's like showgirl drag, not. And you know, like I respect we're tangenting now, but
yeah,
I respect New York drag, but I say this all the time. You can come to New York and you can see somebody in a feather back piece, but you can also see a girl with no hips, no boobs, no nails on that's wearing a Budweiser bathing suit and a pair of jean shorts.
It depends on what part of New York and what dive bar.
And making the same amount as the showgirls.
Sure.
And that's not bad for me now that I've seen it. We also like New York introduced me to bearded queens more. It introduced me to girls who don't shave their chests and come out.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's different, but it's not
well, because there are no rules here. You can be any kind of anything here. And that's wonderful, but it sounds gorgeous. So you got to like experience this polished drag.
I learned, I mean, I will say this. I learned drag pre-YouTube. That's what I will say. But anyway, all the mamas. We were going to say.
All the mamas.
The mamas of everything. So.
Oh, well, I was like, drag mamas? Like, you're a mama to me, honey. You're a drag mama.
I do love always being kind of the mom of my kids.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, yeah.
He made a very funny face, like, okay.
Did I say that right? Did I say it right? Is what I was thinking. But I love like being the girl who, you know, gets to take y'all on trips to Louisville, Kentucky, and we compete and all of those things.
Yeah.
So, a couple.
You've got the mother hen varietal as queen you are.
Ooh, what's Revere,
Massachusetts.
When are we going to see that again?
I know, Marv. I have to figure it out. I'm not entirely sure. You know, the world hasn't been the way it is now. We're picking up as much as it is. But hopefully soon, because I miss you. I'd love to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Coble.
Oh, what's up, Uncle Steve? How are you?
Uncle Steve!
Yeah,
welcome back! I thought that was him, but I didn't want to just like Uncle
Steve. Sexiest man with a full head of white hair you'd ever meet.
Oh.
Yeah.
My.
Well, I'm lucky I have all this brown because my father, by the age of 27, salt and pepper. Uncle Steve, by 30, white.
My uncle, by the age of 16, had a full head of gray hair.
What?
16.
What? Well, Steve, someone's got you beat.
Actually, my cousin Nikki, if you're watching, confirm that because my cousin Nikki is actually the generation above me.
Okay.
And so she knew my Uncle John when they were younger. My Uncle John had a full head of gray by the time he was 16. So
Sarah
Nikki,
says,
but will you have chip dip? So I have to explain
what's
this.
chip dip? Sarah says, but will you have chip dip?
In Michigan, there's a thing called Quality Dairy. And you don't realize how much you miss home things until you're gone. You know that. I'm sure there's like a candy shop or like a...
New Hampshire maple syrup.
There we go. So in Michigan, there are many things because it's the Midwest. And so it's all about eating and becoming fatter than you should be. And Quality Dairy has a thing called chip dip.
Okay.
It is not the typical like dip that you can buy at like Walmart or Target.
Where you just add sour cream to spices and...
Girl,
not that.
Ma'am, sir,
yes,
all of them.
All of you.
This stuff is crazy good. Chip has had it.
Okay.
It's crazy good. It's so addicting.
What's the flavor?
It is like sour cream and onion flavor, but it's not the same.
Because it's its own special thing.
It's also getting like Quality Dairy donuts.
Okay.
Or for me, in Michigan, you don't call it soda, you call it pap.
Pap?
Pap.
Oh, you drink it pap?
So, but in Michigan, instead of, how do you say car?
Car. Oh, like Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Pap.
So in Michigan, it's car.
Oh.
You go to the bar, you get in the car, you get some pap. It's very nasally and very that. But
it's like, Bobby's World. Hey, Bobby, don't you know?
But there is, it's kind of that Minnesotan it's Minnesotan and Canadian mixture. But the thing about that, there's a pop in Michigan called Faygo. It's the Faygo pop company.
I have a feeling I know where you're going.
And it's just so good.
Oh, I thought maybe the way it was pronounced sounds offensive.
No, Faygo is great.
Okay.
I don't think Chip doesn't really like soda in general, but he's had Faygo. Do you like Faygo, honey? It's okay. You liked some of it.
Is it like a Dr. Pepper?
Him say no. So red pop is my favorite.
Red pop.
The flavor is red.
What does it taste like?
Red.
Strawberry? No, it tastes like red.
Let's see. Yomara, hola sobrino.
Oh, hi gorgeous. How are you, babe? Muchas gracias. That's my auntie. That's my Uncle Steve's wife, Yomara.
Oh,
she's amazing. Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's cold in Michigan. I'm just popping through these really quick. Hello, when did you get your first
bitch boots? What's a bitch boot?
Where did you get your first bitch boots? Yeah. Wait. Are you talking about like my heels? First heels.
Oh, maybe he's calling like long boots, bitch boots. I don't know.
Maybe, but if that's true, then in Lansing.
We'll get back to you on that.
We miss you too.
Sweetheart.
Hi, losers.
Hey,
Hi, Bradley.
girl. How are you?
I asked Christopher about his keto for you.
Yeah, you missed it.
My other cousin. Oh my God, Claudia Gary. Cassandra is Nikki's daughter. Sorry.
Cute.
I kept doing this.
Oh, I love all the family here today. Family and friends.
Yomara, Uncle Steve had white.
My Uncle Steve had whites by his 20s.
Oh,
okay.
Let's see. Best chip dip. Yes, best chip dip is Quality Dairy.
Quality Dairy chip dip.
Sharon.
Hope to see you too, honey. Hope to see you too.
Sarah loves red pop.
She's red pop. Red pop. Pop.
Sandra, that's my cousin. Look at all these, Michael. Don't forget burners.
Yeah, he's from Michigan as well.
Oh my gosh.
He loves chip dip too.
So Michiganders, which we call ourselves.
Oh my God, that's right, Tyson. I forgot.
So first of all, we are the only people in the world that can do this and tell you where we live.
The hand.
Actually,
because it's the shape of the hand.
Because it's mitten.
Right.
It's the
mitten.
I'm
sorry, it's a mitten. Michigan
is a mitten state.
Makes sense. Am I?
So I am from here.
Okay.
But yes, burners, Michiganders swear by burners to cure. It's like, have you ever watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah.
Put some Windex on it. We're like, take some burners.
Oh, take some burners.
But burners is a pop.
Oh, it's a pop. Okay.
That when you're sick, you warm it up.
Warm up a soda?
Trust me. And then you drink it, and it's like medicine.
It's better than NyQuil.
No, your first performance. Oh, where was my first performance? Spiral Video Dance Bar in Lansing. Actually, my first performance was not in Spiral Video Dance Bar. My first performance ever was in a place in Sandusky, Ohio, called Club Eccentricities, of course, because gay clubs always have the names.
Come on.
Club Eccentricities.
Come on, Club Eccentricities.
In Sandusky, Ohio, near Cedar Point.
Cute. I love
but also the donuts, yes. Chip, we talked about those when you were ignoring us.
The donuts.
The donuts from Cutie.
Yes.
Katie. Haha, it's because there's MSG and Chip Dip. Probably.
Hi, sweetheart. Thanks for tuning in today.
Honey, yes. Burners is not gross.
Burners is gross, Chip
and
says.
neither is warm burners. Oh my gosh, this
and
comment about Michigan and that coffee.
Sugar, honey, caramel, frozen diabetes filled delicious coffee.
Okay, so I have to tell you the story about this. This is going to turn into a long episode.
Okay, that's
fine. We might have to skip one of our topics, but but maybe not.
We'll get rid of it.
Actually, we're only on the half-hour mark. We're already into topic 2, so we're good. So there's a coffee shop that used to be called beaners.
Beaners. Okay.
Which has a negative connotation.
Oh, like coffee beans.
Yes.
Got it.
But it has a negative connotation in my people's,
Latinx
well,
community.
Specifically Mexican. The
yes.
Mexican American community, Mexican community in general.
Right.
And so they changed the name to Big B Coffee.
Okay.
And there is a drink there. It is one of the best coffee shops. We would always go there over Starbucks, always go there over any other, but it's because it's a Michigan coffee shop.
Totally.
And it is, there's a drink there called the Sugar Bear.
Okay.
And I don't like sweet coffee necessarily, but I will always drink this when I go to Michigan.
Okay.
Chip will be like, he likes sweet coffee. Because,
what's the difference between Sugar Bear and like getting a really nice iced coffee?
Oh, it's flavor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like hazelnut caramel, like
Cute.
different things. It's so good.
Is it already like made and prepackaged for you? As a Sugar Bear coffee?
It's like you go to a Starbucks and you order a Sugar Bear.
Or like getting a Frappuccino from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Frappuccinos, I think, are actually Starbucks, but yeah.
No.
They do them also?
I wonder
they're frappes at...
I wonder who created it first. No, because you're right. Starbucks also has Frappuccinos. Now I can't remember. Oh, that's bad. Because I was raised in New England, and New Englanders were raised on Dunkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
True.
I feel you.
I'm trying not to miss anything, but these comments are coming in so quickly. Okay, so Katie. Hi, love. Hi, Katie. Yomara. Burners is to Michigan like Vix is for Hispanics. True. I am Latino as well, and so the Vix Vaporru is very...
Yes, Vix Vaporru.
Is very...
Yes.
Let's see. As a chef, I looked it up to see if I could recreate, and sure enough, third ingredient is MSG! MSG is honestly like... We used to use it in a Michelin restaurant.
Yeah.
We used it in a Michelin restaurant, so it's
it
very
adds
common.
that extra flavor.
Can't go to Michigan without getting Big B. True.
There you go.
True. Oh, it came in again. Or did I just click on it? Nope. I clicked on it. It's likely those specialty drinks with 8,000 pumps of flavor. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Chip has even drank it multiple times. So
bad. Big Bear.
I love the hot cart. Big B.
Big B. Not Big Bear.
Sugar Bear at Big B.
As opposed to a Big Bear, which is a whole nother thing.
Wow, this is new for me. This is turning into like a whole Michigan conversation.
I love this. This is something that someone said last week's episode about telling them a little more about us and ourselves. So I love this. It's got
yes. So okay, all the mamas.
All the mamas.
We did
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about drag mamas.
We
so
did.
I mean, technically yours.
Yeah, you're technically mine.
And mine is Maya Douglas, who is a phenomenal, like, iconic legendary
yes,
entertainer out of Chicago.
Yeah.
And very blessed. She's actually a former National Entertainer of the Year. So
amazing. Is she going to be there?
We're hoping. Oh,
that'd be wonderful.
I'm about to jump on a Skype with her like next week or the week after. So.
Cute. All right.
Yes. Anything else about mamas before we jump in?
We talked about
mamas and the papas.
Mamas
no, I'm kidding.
All the leaves are brown. All the leaves are brown. We mentioned something about like rock mamas, a mother of rock, mother of pop.
I mean, Aretha Franklin.
Pop would be pop.
Mother of pop.
Mother of pop. Madonna? Cher?
I'm
Janet
wait,
Jackson?
Cher or Madonna? Who do you choose?
Ooh, there's for that. Cher, Madonna. Oh, brother. Oh, Cher.
Same.
Cher.
Because
if I could turn back down.
You know what's funny? That's not the first song that pops into my head.
Oh, no?
It's Does He Love Me? I Want to Know.
Yes. My
So,
mother used to clean the house to nothing but Cher albums. I don't remember what the album was called.
Ooh.
If you do, let me know. But there's an album of Cher leaning against a heart that's made of stone, and it's like broken. But from afar, it looks like a skull. But then up close, it's Cher leaning on the stone heart. It's super cute. I was like 8 years old when I saw them. I was like, woo!
I like this. Sarah, you are chiming in, and so is your aunt.
Madonna. Hey, listen. I love Madonna.
Huge fan of Madonna, but Cher is my queen. So
There's
anybody else out
something
there, let us
kinship.
know. Yeah.
Yes. something kindred.
Also,
about
she's
Sharon.
native and I'm native.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
gypsies, trans.
Half-breed.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
am. I'm a half-breed.
there you go.
Anyway, anybody else who wants to chime in, I am going to our next subject, though,
Are we thinking
which is all the fourth
all the fourth?
be with you.
May the fourth be with
May
you.
the fourth be with you.
Today is
and also with you,
and
amen.
with you, amen.
And with you, amen.
May the Schwartz be with you.
So this is kind of multifaceted.
Yeah, today is May 4th. We wanted to celebrate the fact that it's May 4th. Cheers to all of y'all.
Cheers. And I'll drink.
Because May the 4th be with you, May the Force be with you for you Star Wars
Yeah,
fans out there.
That's like the thing people are posting.
Yeah.
You know, people post when it's about to be May. It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May,
Although
although
we are not Justin Timberlake fans anymore.
that's what I've heard. There's some sort of cancellation policy that's been
Yeah.
happening to him. Is it appropriate? Is it appropriate to him? Is that the problem?
Appropriation?
Is
that
it
what you're asking?
appropriatorial?
It
I'm
could
trying
be.
to make appropriation into an appropriate. Is that the adjective?
Appropriation.
What's the adjective of appropriation?
Appropriation.
Appropriatory?
Appropriation is the.
That's a noun.
It's appropriation.
Sure.
Appropriation
No matter what it is,
is
it's
the
just
overall.
appropriationist.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, right. So
Is
Justin,
it appropriate? Is what we're saying.
Is it appropriate? Right. You're right.
Is he appropriate? Probably not.
Well, so as a result of that, there are all these memes that started to use Britney from Oops, I Did It Again, her line, it's just so typically May.
Oh.
M-A-Y.
I'm just like put the gay one up. Put Lance Bass up instead of him.
It's insane,
It's yeah. It's
It's
not
not
like
just
it was
Justin
Justin's
Timberlake,
album.
but he is the lead vocalist who sings It's Gonna Be May.
That's actually been debunked.
It's Gonna Be May.
JC Chasez is the lead vocalist of NSYNC.
Well, it depends on the song.
You're right.
There were some songs in which Justin's voice, right, that was a song where
That's
JC
JC.
took lead vocals on the chorus, but then there are
Yeah.
some songs where Justin took lead vocals on the chorus.
Yeah.
It depends on the
It's true. They were kind of like co-vocalists.
They were
Yeah.
co-leads, weren't
I
they?
feel like if you and I were in a boy group, all of the others would be our background singers.
We'd be
We're my
co-leads.
background singers!
We're the background
For those of you
singers.
who don't get that, we have been actually asked to do this more and explain what we mean.
Oh yeah.
So that is from Patti LaBelle singing a holiday song. And
Yeah.
you can YouTube it, Patti LaBelle Holiday.
Merry
Or
Christmas for you and me.
Or Patti LaBelle, We're My Background Singers. It'll come up. It's
And this
funny.
gig is a flop moment.
And she even's like, this is going bad.
Oh yeah, she's singing because she doesn't know the words, but the teleprompter in front of her guy is messing it all up. She's like, "Where are my background singers? Where are the words? I need the
The
words."
funny thing is it's cue cards. They don't
Oh,
even
right.
have a prompter. He's literally like flipping pages and doesn't have them
Those are
ready.
the wrong cards.
Yes. So, and you added your accent to it.
Oh, did I? Cards. I did.
So anyway, the fourth,
The fourth.
we wanted to talk because people are so the
Yeah.
lead-in was it's going to be May the 4th. Oh,
Is the
it's
sound effects
for
a lightsaber?
which is from the movies.
Star
The Star Wars
Wars.
franchise.
But Star Wars.
Bum, 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 bum. That's the right
Exactly.
tune, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we watched Star Wars. We love Star Wars.
Your favorite movie?
I would say my favorite. I'm not gonna say a movie. I'm gonna say my favorite Star Wars thing would have to be The Mandalorian. Because, and I didn't think of this until Chip was like, "Don't forget about The Mandalorian." And I have watched all of it repeatedly. I watched the whole behind the scenes making of, where they use this brand new technology that's called a game world creator or something.
Mm.
And it's absolutely remarkable the way the show is made. And I mean, come on, guys. Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda, do, 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 do.
Baby Yoda. Do, 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 do. That, why no one has done that, I don't know.
We just did.
We just did.
You can't come for us.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, what about yours? What's your favorite movie or
so
favorite
I've already
moment?
forgot the name of the movie because there's 762 Star Wars.
We talked about it previously. It's
Yeah.
The Last Jedi.
So it's the one. Maybe they can get it by my description. This is a test, not a commercial.
Let's see if you can get it.
Do you remember those? This is a test, not a commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that on
Right.
purpose.
Yeah. Just like, do you remember?
Chip was looking at me like, "Are you gonna stop?"
Do you remember It's 10 p.m.? Do you know where your children are?
No, but
You
you're
don't
older
remember that?
than me.
Oh! It was on Fox.
It was 3 p.m.
Well, maybe I had Fox 25 where I'm from.
He's also older than us.
I don't know. Maybe in New Hampshire, 10 p.m. was the
That was
time.
like skipping school.
10 p.m. was the time to check on your kids to make sure they weren't, I don't know, getting robbed or pillaged out in the world at nightfall, which happens earlier than that. But this was the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, where I could jump on my bike and ride around town until
I love
dinner was
those
ready.
days.
You know, just be home for dinner, or if not, let me know.
Did you have a
if we're gonna
Schwinn or a mongoose? Remember mongoose bikes?
I did not have a mongoose. My brother Jonathan had a mongoose because he wanted to learn all the tricks. I just wanted a really nice mountain bike. So
Same flavor.
ooh, come on, Black Cherry. Black Cherry!
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
Oh. Black Cherry and a little boy smile.
That's more our range.
That's cute.
As I like.
Go real high.
Okay, so my favorite Star Wars is the one where Ren is a part of it.
Yes.
And she has led them into the mountain thing where Princess Leia is, the mountain fortress. And Kylo Ren, which is played by the almost attractive guy, if you cut off his head. His nose is like the size of 76 trombones.
He's very interesting looking, but he's got
Adam
body.
Driver?
Is that it?
Adam something?
Minnie Driver's brother?
Driver? Adam Driver, right? So his name is Adam Driver, apparently.
Okay.
And
Great actor.
He goes to fight Luke Skywalker, who is his father. Uncle.
Yes.
He goes to fight his Uncle Luke. And Uncle Luke is not really there.
He's like,
and every time their feet move, the red sand appears,
yes.
which is great cinematographic stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Love it.
Yeah, Luke is like some sort of like manifested.
Sorry, my dog is literally playing with the toy underneath us, and it's the most interesting toy we have for her. It's one of those where the treats pop out of it, and it's a ball.
It looks like a cheese ball, like cheese holes.
And there's actually, I think, like 3 pieces of food in there.
She found one. Oh, how cute. She just clearly wants attention.
Okay.
But yeah, that movie. I think it's. Did anyone guess it yet? If they haven't, I'm pretty sure I know.
Go ahead.
I think it's The Last Jedi.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the second
Chip,
of the 2 most recent.
Yes. Chip is giving you the thumbs up. You are right.
Ding, 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 ding. Secret Shopper Sweep. Yeah.
We have a question, though, that is a little off topic, but something we can probably answer. It might take us a second.
Sure.
What's our favorite musical?
Oh, thank you, Cassandra. My favorite musical. Ooh, it depends on what time in my life. I'll just say the first one that comes to mind. Rent.
Rent is your favorite musical?
Just the first one. It is what made me fall in love with musical theater. I knew every word to that 2-disc album before I saw it live. And it shaped me as a musical thespian. It shaped me as a musician. It shaped me culturally, too. I mean, that show has a lot
for our viewers out there, what is a thespian? Not to be confused with a lesbian.
A thespian is a person who is of the theater. Of the theater.
We're thespians.
We are thespians.
Great.
Yeah, so I'd say that's my favorite musical. How about you? I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a hard decision.
If I had to say, like, first one that comes right there, it's You're in Town.
Oh, great show.
I love the singing. I love the theatricality of it. I love how crazy and, like, nonconformist the show is. I love that they literally sing about pee, but it's the best. Like, that character has to be played by somebody who has pipes on her.
It's a privilege to pee.
Yeah, Nancy Opal.
Ugh.
Slayed it.
Right, because
when I was,
and then it goes way high.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I played it, Donna Green was the woman who played. Also, great name for theater, Donna Green. Played our Miss Y.
Okay.
And she has like that Nancy Opal shrill when she wants to. She has like this beautiful like operatic tone, and then she can shrill and point when she wants to. And she did it so beautifully.
You know, my college did a production of that, and I auditioned for it, and for some reason, I did not get in. And that was the year I decided that my last year I was just going to be a dance minor and just dance in all the dance classes.
She was going to dance.
And yeah, but it was a wonderful production. I saw it. don't think I did anything for it on the back end because while I went to school, when you were part of the musical theater major, you also had to do like practicums where you were running the whiteboard and you were building sets and part of the set design and all that. But I remember the show was wonderful, but I cannot remember who played that role. It might have been my friend Erica Skelly because she is fierce.
Pennywise.
Fierce upon it. Yeah.
But Miss Pennywise.
Yeah.
I've had enough bucks, Bobby.
If anyone's watching this, and you might know, who knows, let me know because I want to know.
More about the 4th. The 4th should be a special date for you, Brandy's favorite holiday.
Oh, May 4th is? Oh, no, July 4th.
The 4th.
Oh, yeah. So when I was a kid, like down in Lynn, Massachusetts.
Lynn,
the city of sin, you never come out the way you went in.
That's a lot.
That is a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in.
It's the thing. And my grandpa and my whole family was obsessed with fireworks. And we would light off all of them in the driveway. I don't remember if it was legal or not, but there was no carrying, no fucks to be given. It was just
God bless America.
God bless America, you know?
Shit.
So, yeah.
She got this back. This is the toy, by the way, that she's
I told you, it's a cheese ball. Yeah, so, we also wanted to talk about who would you
be in the show.
Yeah, who would you be in
You had a good answer already.
I said I would be that really cute android BB-8 because he's just, he reminds me
I
of
wanted
me.
to get that surgery, BB-8.
Oh, you want to get a BB-8 done?
I want a BBL.
What's a BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Okay.
I do. I actually want to get it.
But you got a nice booty.
They're $10,000.
Oh, wow.
You get it.
Yikes. You get it.
No, you get it.
I don't need it because I've been doing squats.
Honey, me too.
Come on, girl. Let's
and
get the
I
squats.
already have the fat ass, but I want it bigger.
There we go.
It's not.
You know, she wants a designer ass.
Yeah, very that, and a skinnier waist, which it comes with like the section. So.
You know, designer.
Yeah, designer.
But anyway, so the reason why I feel like I'm BB-8 is because he is this, he, she, whatever they are, non-binary. They're a droid. They are just the cutest little robot that rolls around on like a sphere, like a gyrosphere, and they just wherever they need to go, they just zip around, and I'm a zippy kind of guy, which is very kind of me. You know, I laugh like SpongeBob and make high noises all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I felt like I'm BB-8, and also because BB-8 has this uncanny ability to, even when he like messes up and he trips over something, he like zaps at the right time and he hits the right person. And I just feel like sometimes I can be a little flighty, but I always like nail the mark. You know, I always still hit it.
Yeah.
I come in and I hit it.
When you're needed, you do. You're there.
Yeah, I come in and hit it. So yeah, I feel like I'm BB-8. He is probably who I am. Who would you think that you like relate to?
I feel like Jabba the Hutt, but I am. I relate to
No.
Who would I relate to the most?
Who would you relate to?
You know what? I've been thinking about
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. No, Chip. Who would you think I would be? Ren.
Or
Star Wars. Yeah.
Wait, who's Luke's? Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. Luke's sister's name is
Leia.
Princess Leia.
Luke and Leia.
Princess Leia in her scandalous moment. Not Jabba the Hutt, but her
Queen
chained
Amidala.
by him. Ooh, I could see you as Queen Amidala, especially circa before we get to see her in motion. Yeah, and she's all like press lit and like kabuki theater, white, very drag.
Chips pop up and
Nana.
But he said that I did kabuki makeup on Saturday's show of Viva Leah.
Was that a read?
I think it kind of was. He also had been drinking, so we're just gonna leave it to that.
Wow.
Okay, hi from California.
Hey, Miss NYC, love this
Hi,
live
Steven.
show.
How are you, babe?
Steven, hey.
Literally don't know what Star Wars is. Sarah, you're a liar. She's alive from the pit of hell.
She's a liar.
Return of the Jedi. Ooh, that's a good one too.
Ooh, very
Very good one.
Yes.
And you guys should take this live on YouTube. We are on YouTube.
This is on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. It is on Chris's YouTube and my YouTube.
Yeah.
You can search him under Chris Coble.
Chris Coble. Maybe we didn't get to set that up yet.
No, it's there.
We
it's
did
the
it?
green one.
Oh,
I set it up while the week was going on.
Gorgeous.
And you can search mine under Ali Martinez. So we are live on YouTube for sure. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We are on.
Also a podcast, which we're going to be setting up shortly, which is why I've been making sure we read every comment well.
The podcast is actually already going.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Find us everywhere.
You can find us on our podcast. The podcast can be searched under all the munches.
There we go.
We have 2 episodes up already, and the rest are being uploaded very soon.
Gorge.
If you go back and listen, you can. I think that's like all the 4th, right?
That is all the 4th. I think that's all the 4th.
All the 4th that we can handle. So we have one more, and I actually want you to read this because I actually wrote this differently than we had talked about.
So you want me to read what it's about to say?
Yeah, hold on. I have to take the comment
Okay.
down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you into it?
For sure. All the tequila. All the tequila. Tequila, y'all. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. For those of you who are paying any attention.
Tomorrow.
It is
Tomorrow.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, so we thought we would talk about all the tequila. So for those of you who don't know, I used to work at a Mexican restaurant for years.
Yeah.
Called Margaritas.
And Chris and I have both been bartenders for as long as we can remember.
Forever. Yeah. And
we are regularly called on to bartend at parties and homes.
People want recipes. They want the know-how. They want the magic. They want the shake, shake, shake. Yeah.
Are you a this shake or are you a this shake?
I am not the shake in front of your chest.
I don't either.
I'm a shake over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you, sometimes I think people, I've done this, but sometimes I think people who grab it this way instead of this way or this way are a little like frivolous because
sometimes I do it.
Because it slips easy. Sometimes they do slip.
But
easy.
if you make sure the top and bottom are like smacked closed, you can do a one hand.
Story of a gay man.
You gotta smack it.
If you make sure the top and bottom are smacked closed, then you are good to go.
Just like that. No, but like, especially if I'm making 2 different cocktails and I want to get fancy in front of guests.
I mean, yeah.
I will have a cocktail this one, cocktail this one. I'll go smack, smack, and then I do like alternate shake, 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 shake. You just gotta make sure it's really close.
Right. If you don't get that seal though,
right. If you don't get the seal,
everywhere. We've all had
We've done it.
We've all had our moments.
I've thrown a drink over my shoulder before.
Yeah.
For sure.
And right now you'd be fine because you have the barriers up.
Well, thank God, but I have a double-sided bar, and if I didn't have that plexiglass there, someone's getting a wash.
And like the most experienced bartenders have that happen, so it's not like it's just.
Oh yeah.
It's not like it's just entry-level bartenders.
And listen, it happens to everyone. It's part of the rite of passage.
Favorite tequila drink? What are you saying?
Well, I mean, I was just saying that I worked at an establishment called Margaritas for years, and so I gotta say, as simple as it sounds, I make a great margarita, and that is my favorite tequila cocktail.
Yeah.
It's just a classic. Give me a nice tequila, a nice orange liqueur.
Yeah.
And
do you have a preference?
Fresh lime juice.
Do you have a preference in your orange liqueur?
I do. It depends on what vibe I'm going for. If I just want something really refreshing, Cointreau is always a solid choice. Or really any triple sec. Like, you don't have to get fancy with it. But if you want something that's got a little more of that like robust cognac-y feel, it's got a little more body to your tequila, then Grand Marnier is always sexy. But also, we've been using in my bar a really gorgeous liqueur called Liqueur d'Orange by J.M. Shrubs. And it's very French sounding. It's wonderful in margarita, which is a Mexican cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my favorite. What's your favorite?
I will say I love margarita. Yeah. I love a mezcal margarita more than anything. People, it has that smoky taste to it. You know, when I first started drinking mezcal, I always used to say it tastes like Band-Aids.
Okay.
Because like old school Band-Aids have that like little smoky smell.
Yeah, that's like me drinking scotch and saying this tastes like a leather belt.
Right.
Yeah.
But it turned into not a bad thing for me.
Okay.
But I will say the best margaritas I ever made were when we came back with Curacao liqueur from Curacao.
Oh, hell yeah.
It will never not be that for me.
Yeah.
I can never not have, I mean, we don't have any currently, but we do have some of the chocolate liqueur.
Right, because you have blue Curacao, which is also from Curacao, but then you had classic orange Curacao too, right?
Yeah, I had blue. The clear. I had the orange. We've done basically all the colors. They make it in green, but the colors. The funny thing about Curacao is, and most of you have like seen a version of Curacao, or people I've heard bartenders call it Curacao, or
like blue Hawaiian.
Yeah.
It's blue because it has blue Curacao.
because it's the things. The reason it's blue is because it's more appealing. They actually told us this on the tour.
Oh.
It's more appealing to Americans to buy the liqueur. The blue has nothing to do with the flavor.
It's just a dye.
It's orange.
It's orange. Blue Curacao tastes like it's an orange liqueur.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And it's actually made with little history. Did you go on the tour?
No, I
You weren't
didn't get
able
to. So for those of you who don't know, Mike and Chip got married in Curacao.
You just did it, by the way.
Michael. I can't believe I just called you Mike. When?
Made my
When have I ever?
not one day in your
Never have I ever.
Yeah,
Put $5 in the chat. Michael and Chip got married in Curacao and had a wonderful destination wedding.
And then I entertained it.
Yes,
Pride.
you did.
Months
Yes,
later.
you
Thank
did. I was lucky enough to attend, but I don't think I went on the tour.
So the tour is, I can't remember the name of the factory, but it's like Chobolobo is the name of it.
All right.
That's actually it. Chobolobo is the name of the factory, and it's actually a wartime home that they've converted into a factory. And the reason it's a wartime home is you can see the windows where they used to light the candles to let all of the other homes on that strip know that warships were coming. And so it's like a line, and they're on the highest points of Curacao so that the rest of the land could be notified.
Right.
But anyway, so
That's nuts.
the liqueur is made from what they thought was going to be made from Valencia oranges, which are Spanish oranges. But the Valencia orange, when planted in Curacao, did not do well.
Mm-mm.
And it made the most bitter tasting fruit.
Oh, wow.
Like you can't eat it.
So what did they do?
So they took the peel and extract the flavor, add tons and obviously like all liqueurs, vodkas, tequilas, all of that sugar. You need sugar to make liquor.
Yes.
But they added tons of sugar, did the distillation process. They don't use the flesh at all. And so it takes
Just the peel.
just peeled and spices.
Wow.
And so that's how you make actual Curacao.
That's
And
nuts.
Curacao, real Curacao only comes from Curacao.
From
The island of Curacao, which is in the Caribbean. And
Yes.
right above Venezuela.
Right about Venezuela and adjacent to Aruba.
Aruba and Bonaire.
Amazing. It's beautiful.
It is a country of the Netherlands.
Oh, it's up.
So, yeah.
Super cute.
So,
Yeah, so tequila,
the best, anyway, the best. That was a very long way of getting to.
Y'all just had a tour of Curacao.
The fact that we love margaritas.
Yes.
But I will say the best drink that's ever been made for me that is a tequila drink is a Mexican Firing Squad.
What's that?
And Chip and I cannot stop drinking them from a place called, it's Añejo.
Oh, the place is called Añejo.
Yeah. And
Wait, in New York City.
yeah, there's two
Oh,
of them.
my friend bartends there. Yeah, Añejo, and then Backpocket. Backpocket bar from Añejo.
I don't know about Back Pocket, but there's an Añejo in Hell's Kitchen. And then there's one down in the Village.
I'm sorry. She worked at a couple places. That was the name of the bar she worked at. She also worked at Añejo.
Añejo is a very good restaurant.
Yes.
I actually had my birthday dinner there one year.
Oh, I want to go.
We
When
should
things open
definitely
back up.
Yes.
Let's go.
I mean, literally
They're there.
weeks.
It's getting there.
By the way, all of New York City is opening 100%
May
as of
17th.
July 1st.
Oh, July 1st, all COVID restrictions lift.
And the subway opens May 17th, 24/7.
Oh, wow. Same as the food and beverage restrictions being lifted.
So yeah, we do have a couple of
amazing.
comments really quick. Jackson is back. Hello, Jackson.
Hey, Jackson. Thanks for tuning in, Belle.
Totally fine.
Sorry I haven't been around these past 2 weeks. I went on a road trip to South and back. Love you both, all the matches. All the matches. Love you too, honey.
You back.
Hope your road trip is great.
Sarah, we answered this, but I love mezcal.
Love some mezcal.
I love sipping. I learned about sipping tequilas when I was at Masa, which is the 3 Michelin restaurant we've mentioned a couple times. But sipping tequilas are different than something you take a shot of.
Well, the craziest thing about tequilas is the only thing that any brand of tequila has in common with another is that it's made from the agave plant. Otherwise, there could be so many ways they create distinction for themselves.
Total.
Like, for example, Casamigos Reposado. I had it for the first time the other day, even though Casamigos has become wildly popular. But the Reposado almost tastes like whiskey. It's got this vanilla, oaky quality. It's so great to sip on. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like any liquor. You can find flavored vodkas. You can find better vodkas and worse vodkas.
Yeah, 4 times distilled.
Also, by the way, great way to get a shit vodka right for you. Take your vodka, if you have a Brita that you don't mind doing whatever with, because when they distill it, they put it through charcoal.
Oh.
Distillation is either done through heat or charcoal.
Interesting.
So if you take your shit tequila, or not tequila, vodka, pour it in a Brita 3 to 4 times.
Oh, because of the charcoal
Distillation.
Because of the charcoal filter.
It's distilling your water.
Wow.
It distills your vodka. You can actually take like
Zanka.
There we go, and make it like a Grey Goose.
Yeah, or like a New Amsterdam. Take your Zanka and turn it into 4 times distilled New Amsterdam vodka, y'all.
Yes, there we go.
Yay!
We found you. You found
Thanks,
us.
love. But I wanted to ask you too, because you are of Latin descent. You are a Mexicano, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I'm Latin.
You are Latin.
Yeah.
As we would express correctly.
Correctly for me.
Sure.
So some people do Latinx, some people are Latino, some people are Latina. I like Latin. There's a reason behind it.
Sure.
Latinx was a white forced way of saying a non-gendered version of Latin.
They just like threw an X on it.
Because X is not necessarily like a full-on like Latino.
Right. Well,
letter.
it's also it's not a letter. It's on the alphabet.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
but so that being the point, I wanted to ask you because I don't really know a whole lot about Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that people just drink a lot of tequila and put up colorful flags.
We do love our tequila.
You know, so I wanted to ask you, like, what's Cinco de Mayo all about?
Cinco de Mayo is a not really celebrated holiday in Mexico. It is a very celebrated white holiday.
Oh.
It's like
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. That's exactly what I was going to say. It's a reason for white folks to get
drink.
drunk.
Okay.
Or like what is the Santa Con?
Oh, Santa Con.
It's ruining Christmas. It's ruining
the street of New York.
Yeah, Santa Con does ruin.
It is like zombies in Santa costumes trying to make it to a bar or a home and not getting hit by a car.
True. It's white folk.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to read this next comment because she is a. When I visited Mexico and went to the Pyramid of the Sun, they gave us shots of tequila at like 8 a.m. and it was apparently a style of tequila the Aztec rulers used to drink to enhance and prolong sexual performance.
Can I get some of that? That's amazing. That sounds like the exact experience I want to have.
You know, actually, they're oddly pulling back on the amount of people, and actually, they've stopped letting people go up to the pyramids anymore.
Why?
Because they're deteriorating.
Oh my goodness.
So a lot of the Aztec pyramids, a lot of the Mayan temples, you can't go to anymore.
I
mean, you can go to them, you can't climb them anymore.
I see. That makes sense.
Is Mexican heritage, is the Battle of Puebla?
In Mexican
Yes. In Mexican heritage, it's the Battle of Puebla. But it's
Puebla.
not something that we celebrate widely. It's something we recognize.
Yeah, you recognize
it's like us saying President's Day. We don't go
it's
out.
In irreverence.
We're not like, yes, President's Day, let's get fucked up.
Let's drink red, white, and blue cocktails.
Right.
Yeah, no.
I mean, in U.S. like history, we celebrate a lot of everything by drinking way too much.
I mean,
It's
America.
like Labor Day, Memorial Day. We're like, let's eat hot dogs and get fucked up.
America will do what America does.
But yes, it is the Battle of Puebla. I was like, what she said? But yes, it is the Battle of Puebla.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So yes,
Good for that.
that is that.
Amazing.
Dear, another amazing show with you. I'm
Yeah.
so happy to be with you.
Let's
I'm
do
so
it.
happy we
Me
do this
too.
together. All
Thank
of
you
you
so much,
out there
everyone.
watching, we are, especially all of you.
All of you.
Let me go back.
And
Rewind. Okay, so all of you out there in podcast land is what I was going to say.
Yes.
All of you out there in podcast land, if you are listening, we are each and every Tuesday. You can find us on our YouTube. You can find his YouTube at Christopher Coble or Chris Coble or Christopher Songs. Search them all.
Check it out.
And you can find mine at Aaliyah Martinez on YouTube. And we are very excited to have all of you with us. We do have a couple more comments coming in really quick. No, mostly in Puebla, but Mexicans drink tons. Yes. Yes.
That day here in the U.S.
True. True.
There we go. There we go.
Again, Americanized is drinking through anything.
True.
Great job, boys. You killed it tonight.
Aw,
Thank you,
Tyson.
Tyson. I'm just so happy to be here with you.
I know, I love you.
I love
we
you.
needed this.
I love you all the muches.
I love you all the munches. And on that note, I'm sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to sing the end.
You're going to start the beginning, and then I'll come in.
We love you all the munches.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks, girl.
Bye.